Kill me! I'm here! Kill me!
Hey everybody, this is Mad Movies coming at you with my review of CHiPs, the 2017 comedy starring Dax Shepard, Michael Pena, Kristen Bell. It's got a kind of ensemble cast that most of which aren't big stars. This movie was definitely not a big blockbuster film or a big studio film. It doesn't have a huge budget. It was $25 million. It was made as a passion project of the writer, director, and star Dax Shepard, and you can really, I think, tell by the fact that this movie exists at all, because it seems very surprising that anybody actually made a movie about CHiPs, even though I know it was a hit show back in the day. And this is a movie that I think is definitely going to disappear from the consciousness of a lot of people. I mean, I'm sure you'll have a few Dax Shepard devotees that will definitely keep checking it out, and some huge fans of the old show that will have it in mind, but I think a lot of people will never see it, never think about it, even though it has Vincent D'Onofrio and Adam Brody. I mean, come on, you got some known names, I guess. But yeah, I think a lot of people will never check it out, and I personally think that's kind of a shame. Now, this movie is not amazing by any stretch. There are definitely large segments of this movie that I thought were kind of not hilarious. I never had a belly laugh throughout this entire film, but I thought this movie was enjoyable from beginning to end for the most part. I thought that the real highlight of the film was the chemistry between Dax Shepard and Michael Pena's character, much in the same way that Michael Pena's character really worked with Paul Rudd's character in the Ant-Man film. I thought that they just, right from the get-go, really felt like they had a real relationship between the two of them, and they don't start off on the best of terms because they're brand new partners, so they're trying to feel each other out. But even at that moment, there seemed to be a real camaraderie between the actors, which was kind of infectious throughout the rest of the film. I thought it was really cool to see Kristen Bell play a character that was definitely a off the mark of what she usually does, a lot less likable than she is in interviews or previous films. She, for the lack of a better term, is almost a villain in this movie. I mean, not really, she's just more of a jerk than anything else, but she's a character that you're not meant to be in love with by any stretch of the imagination, and that was really cool to see her pull off. I thought Mr. D'Onofrio was solid as always. I think Dax Shepard had created a very interesting character, because I thought it was very well defined. I thought it was really cool how basically he lacked any kind of filter, and anything that he thought would come out of his mouth, but he also came across as being like a very well thought out person as well, if that makes any sense. So basically, if any thought that came across his mind, he would say, but before he said it, he would kind of think it out and have basically he'd have a reflection on the moment that a lot of people wouldn't come up with. Like, his perspective on any kind of scene would be really interesting to hear, and really kind of add to the moment that you just watched, which I thought was really entertaining. There's definitely some very sophomoric humor in this. I mean, there's a moment in the trailer where basically they let you know that there's a scene where Michael Pena's character accidentally gets hit with the groinal area of Dax Shepard's, if I can put it delicately. And it was mildly amusing because of their reactions, and because they'd set up characters that you actually enjoyed by that point. And I thought that was great. I thought some of the romantic relationships that were set up in the movie were pretty good, that you actually kind of, it's not even so much that you cared about them, but you were mildly pleased when things worked out for them, or in other cases you were mildly disappointed when they didn't. One's true, one's not. What, both are true? Who knows? I don't like spoilers, but I thought it was well done. I enjoyed this movie. It's definitely not one that I'm gonna rush out to buy or anything like that. But if I saw it in the Blu-ray bin for $7 or something like that, I'd pick it up. I can see myself watching it again. Again, not one I'm going to write home about, but one that I thought was worth a watch. Let me know in the comments below what you think, if you've seen it, if you have any interest in seeing it, if you're a fan of the old CHiPs show. Either way, hit me up and give me some thoughts. Other than that, please hit that like button, hit that share button. It makes it much more likely that other people come check out my stuff, which would absolutely be awesome. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. It lets you know when I put out new stuff, and you can come join in the conversation, which would absolutely make my day, because I love talking to people about movies. Other than that, have yourself a great day.